Independence hasn't been able to complete passes or run the ball very well since that last touchdown by Harding. So the Harding defense has done a job. They're going to come in with everybody. The punt goes straight up. It has a backspin on it. It's not going to take an Independence roll. They'll have to down it at the 45. Only a 15-yard punt that time for the Patriots. And first down and 10. There's the Harding sideline. Coach Buddy Rigo and company trying to get them fired up. Tom Knotts wants this offense to put points on the scoreboard. They trail by 10 points, 32-22, with 9:02 to play in the fourth quarter. Ed Loyne, the quarterback, has receivers wide to both sides. Fakes the handoff, misdirection to Sean Moore. Moore fumbled, and the marker is down. So let's wait a minute. Well, it's going to be Independence football, but the referee threw the marker down before anybody had recovered the football.
That's 6 turnovers, 3 fumbles, 3 interceptions. Takes a mighty good football team playing a poor one, makes 6 turnovers to win a football game.
You want an example of what can happen in that kind of a game? You watch the play again. He runs into a crowd and got the ball stripped. Did not have good enough hold on the football. 51 stripped the ball loose. That was Randy Willis that made the defensive play for the Patriots. Independence football. The Harding 47. They lead by 10. All they have to do is run the clock down. First the play from scrimmage. Nothing doing. Mario Greer with the call. And now, once again, the Harding defense has to play tough. What Harding's defense has to hope for right now is that Hardman will go to the air again and hope they can get a big interception that could be returned for a touchdown.
Plus, that also stops the clock if it's an incompletion. And time is not on their side right now. 8 minutes to go.
Big series right here. Second down, they need 9. Hand off again to Greer. Greer is stopped. Barber is there, and also he has some help by number 40. I think that's Sean Springs. So Springs and Barber make the play, and third down and 9. So the defense of Harding, you know, as you look at Tom Knotts there on the Harding sideline, a little bit dejected, I think, right now, trailing by 10 points. He never thought his team would be behind at this point in the ball game, certainly not by 10 points. And it's a deceiving type game because it makes it look like the defense played a lousy game, and that really hasn't been the case. It's intercepted. And that time, they did for Independence what Independence had done to them earlier. Number 66, Vernon Hunter, was playing center fielder back there. They tried to go the short pass over the middle. Hunter just grabbed it out of the air. As you can see it again.
Super play by a linebacker. Right, Jerry was. They were going for Harrison. It's only 2 turnovers so far for Independence compared to Harding's 6 in tonight's football game.
So let's see what Harding can do. First and 10, back to pass. Loyne has time, gets it complete. Number 84. Knocked out of bounds at the 36-yard line. And that was a fine catch by Chris Ryan, who's getting some playing time tonight. You know, we talked about the fumbles and the turnovers. To tell you what can happen when that happens, earlier in the year, East Gaston played Olympic. Olympic fumbled it away 6 times. East Gaston won that football game 16-14, the only opponent they beat all year. Independence tips the ball away. It's incomplete. He'll bring up a second down now for Harding. So that shows you can look back at East Gaston's season. They really had a rough way to go defensively, allowing over 400 points, I think, finally on the end of the season. But yet they were able to beat Olympic, and Olympic ended up in the cellar of the division because of turnovers. So turnovers can kill you, even against a team that's not supposed to be nearly as good. Loyne goes with a pass to the tight end this time, a short pass. 89 Rice makes the catch. It won't be enough for a first down, but it won't be too far off. Third down, and they'll need about 2 yards, maybe 3.
They run that play a lot tonight. It's 3 catches Rice has had on it, just quick pop right over the middle. That's been available, and certainly Harding can take it.
But we haven't seen him go to Darren Hart deep. Let's see if that's going to come up. But they're going to go to Byers on the ground. Byers gets bottled up pretty well, but not until he gets it inside the 25 to the 24, and enough for a first down. First down and 10. The Harding Rams on the move. I don't know how many yards Byers has on tonight, but he's had a pretty good night so far.
44 yards, 14 carries.
So with 44 yards on 14 carries, Independence really hasn't done a bad job at containing him. Hasn't had a big gainer yet. They have two receivers stacked to the wide side. Now Hart comes in closer. They're going to throw it out to Sean Moore, complete. Moore, one-on-one. Does not get the first down.
Great play by Bo Donaldson, a one-on-one tackle. It's either a touchdown or Donaldson's going to get him. With Donaldson one-on-one battle there.
But he's on the ground still. That was just a super hit they put on him. Sean Moore's got some pretty crafty moves.
Moore and Donaldson one-on-one. Who's going to win?
Well, let's see.
I'm sorry, that's not Donaldson. That's Vincent Massey.
Massey. Well, he had some help there, but Donaldson came up and helped out. Massey corralled him, and after Massey committed, then Donaldson said, let me get a piece of the action, and did. And one of them is still down on the field. We can't tell at this point which one it is, but it will be second down. They need about a yard. And so, with the score, Independence 32, Harding 22. We'll be back with the final minute. Well, we'll be back right after this. Now, number 34, running it from about 24 yards out into the end zone for the Harding Rams, and the Rams needed a big play on the ground, and David Petty delivered it to the sidelines. You can see the Harding sideline, a much happier looking sideline now, as they have pulled within 4 points. They will attempt the extra point. Jaron Hart. It's blocked. And so they tried to get the extra point. I think it was 86 that got the ball, blocked it. And that is Todd Marlin. And so with 5 minutes, 30 seconds to play in the fourth quarter of an outstanding opening game in the state 4A playoffs, the Harding Rams have pulled within 4 points of the Independence Patriots at 32-28.
Say what, that was a vitally important play for Independence. Right now, Harding can't kick a field goal and tie the ball game and go into overtime. They need a touchdown to win it.
That's right. So a very big play for Independence. This next series coming up will also be a big one. David Petty on that touchdown. Just a simple run up the middle, broke several tackles. They run it in from 23 yards out. It was just a fine job of running. Had a big hole up front. The offensive line did the job. On the return, 25 is finally stopped. He gets it out to the 24, and he'll be stopped at that point. First down and 10 at that point for Independence.
Super hit there on special teams by Terry Staton, a 6-foot junior defensive end, came in and made the tackle, and right now momentum definitely on the side of the red and yellow, the Harding Rams.
Remember, the winner of this game tonight will play the winner of the Ashbrook-Kannapolis A.L. Brown game next week here at Memorial Stadium. And now we can say that. We can say the winner of this game because it now is no longer a certainty. A 4-point game that could go either way. Let's see if Harding can stop Independence or if the Patriots can preserve a victory. They go on the ground and get nowhere. I don't think that's that big of a surprise. The Harding defense has been pretty tough against the run here in the second half. Independence has burnt them when they've been able to throw that quick pass over the middle. And they may have to try to set that up again. Of course, you risk a turnover, so they might do just as well to run it, punt it away, and let their defense try to contain Harding. Again on the quarterback keeper this time. And Hardman, a short gain, if any. Well, he'll get about a yard on the play. And it will bring up a third down. So right now, the Patriots, from the looks of the play calls that they're making, are going to be content to get the first down on the ground or to punt the ball away to Harding and let the defense win the football game for them. I don't know when you allow 28 points if that's the best idea or not, but they certainly don't want to have a turnover deep in their own territory.
jumped, so it's a legal procedure, back to about 5 yards, and now it's 3rd down and 13. You talk about a big play.
Dead ball, false start, offense.
Still a false start call against Independence. We'll back it up. And instead of 3rd down and 8, we're going to be back at the 22, so it'll be 3rd down and about 13 they'll need for the first. That is a passing situation if they have any thoughts of getting the first down.
What would you do here? Would you run or pass? 3:46 to go.
I don't know. It's a tough situation. If I would run a pass, I believe I'd go with the pass that has worked for them on the night, try to get somebody coming across the middle. They may be just as well with only 3 minutes left to punt it, but they're going to throw. Harmon going deep for the whole ball game and almost caught. 44, the intended receiver, Randy Castle, almost caught what would have been a touchdown pass. He had beaten his defender, Damon Bullock, on the play. Watch it again.
The defensive back tips the ball, I believe. We'll see it here. Let's see if the defensive back tipped the ball. His hand on it? No.
No, he jumped before it got there, but they have to punt it away. Everybody came to block it. He got a good punt away. They'll fair catch it, and Harding with the ball at about midfield. They've got 3:23 remaining. But remember, the Harding Rams can score very quickly. But one thing to consider, a field goal will not do them any good. They have to get the ball into the end zone. They got 53 yards to go to get there. And if you're Independence right now, you want to cover everything deep and give things underneath. Well, they're going to send pressure, and it's complete, but we have flags down. Number 88 into the end zone, but a flag is down. So that might be wiped out. Let's see. An excellent catch.
They threw it right at the snap of the ball.
Yeah.
So it was a penalty that occurred right at the beginning of the play. Wouldn't this be another tough penalty against Harding? We've had quite a few.
Sportsmanlike illegal substitution here.
Oh, an illegal substitution.
My goodness.
Can you imagine?
Illegal substitution.
Wipes away the go-ahead touchdown.
Unbelievable. Now you watch it again. 89 made the catch. That's the tight end Rice. And it was off to the races. Brakefield could never catch him. But you can forget about that play because the penalty just wiped it out. The Harding Rams, we talked about earlier, penalties have come at the wrong time for the Rams. They have really hurt them, and none more than that penalty right there that wiped out the go-ahead touchdown. So now they're back at their own 42 with 1st down and 15. I think what they did show on that play, though, is they can get their receivers open against this defense. Let's see if they go again. Pass to Moore, he drops it. 2nd down coming up.
The main thing for Independence to think about here and concern themselves with, Harding needs a touchdown to win. Don't let anyone get behind you because there's 3:11 to go. There's not a lot of time.
Exactly.
Don't give up the big play. I don't recommend them giving up 10 and 15-yard passes, left and right, but make it tough for them to throw it deep. Make your safeties play back a little bit further. Don't give up the big pass.
But if you have a choice, you'd rather give up 10 or 15 in front of you and make them beat you that way. And that's what they do. The pass caught by Rice again over the middle. It's enough for a 1st down. It looks like at the 41-yard line. There's a lot of time left, plenty of time.
We'll see it here again. It's a play action. Great play by Petty. I hope you saw him dive into the air like he had the football. There's a pass. Well, he's been very active, Anthony Rice, in the games that we have done this year. We haven't seen Rice involved hardly any whatsoever, but he's been a big factor here tonight.
That's right. Well, Joey Hustetler was the normal starting tight end, but this year they wanted to run Hustetler more out of the backfield. That gave Rice his shot, and Rice is one of 2 tight ends that they have right now that are very good, and they have a 3rd one, Jermaine Covington, that they expect to be outstanding.